G'day viewers, you may have seen a story circulated on the social medias in the last week or so of a particularly ignorant young lad from England who tweeted, we're talking about what he calls the tampon tax, and at his university feminists are saying that tampons shouldn't be taxed as a luxury and that perhaps they should even be free. He's going, that's ridiculous, they're not even a necessary product, why don't women just control their bladder? And a lot of people's jaws hit the floor that a young adult male could be so ignorant of how a woman's body works. Namely that menstruation is nothing to do with the bladder. It's about, the vagina and uterus, and holding it in is not a real thing. And it was a bit freaky. Now, because of the appalling state of sex education around the world, I'm not even particularly surprised that someone could think something this stupid. But I didn't touch it. A lot of people sent it to me and I thought, look, okay, he's had his head kicked a bit, he stuck his stupid head up, said stupid shit, many thousands of people have told him how stupid he is. Just, he kind of deserved it, but I didn't want to pile on that. Then I got sent a thing that he wasn't backing down. He set up a GoFundMe. He's got, oh, well, if you're so sure I need biology lessons, then contribute for me to go and have a biology lesson taken. And even though he's still being antagonistic, I thought, no, I'm not touching it. But then I got sent a link to a website that says they interviewed him over the phone, and they said, and he's actually as awful as you could possibly imagine. In the interview they published, he not only maintains that he was biologically correct, that tampons are about urine and women can hold them in, and they're not a necessary product, they're a luxury product like bottled water. And then he proceeded in the interview to say a succession of quite stupid things, like he said he's politically active, he's in the Brexit party, and they went, there is no Brexit party, what do you mean? Oh, I voted Brexit. And they're like, are you in UKIP? And he's going, no, Brexit, yeah, a thing that doesn't exist. And then they also said, well, what are you pushing on? I'm a Meninist. Okay, what does that mean? It means I'm against the tampon tax. It's going, no, but what other issues? You say you're going to do politics and you're a Meninist, what is it? And he's going, oh, I don't know. And they brought up the disturbingly high rates of male suicide and the fact there's very little education and support along there. Is that it? He's going, oh, I'll have to look into that. And I said, well, did you look into the tampon thing? Oh, someone's calling me, I've got to hang up. Now, that was sent to me as like, okay, the guy really is stupid and deserves to be ripped on. And anyone who is that stupid and keeps going out and broadcasting to the world, pay attention to me, kind of deserves to have people rip on him. But I looked at it, and to me, it simply doesn't add up. Somebody is playing silly buggers here. I call bullshit on this story. Either the website in question completely fabricated the interview to try and make points they wanted to make about Meninists being stupid, and they are, but you don't have to make up lies about them, you just have to actually show them. The second is that maybe they published in what they consider good faith, but they did not have the actual guy on the other end of the phone. How the hell would they know? They don't know the guy. They said someone gave us his number. You don't know just because of that. So I had a similar argument with someone else who was actually using some hate bullshit from an MRA feminist hating page. This story that was around a week or two ago about a guy who harassed women on a tram, and these MRA fuckos said, oh no, he's autistic, therefore the feminist who complains, the bad person. Bullshit on so many levels. And the people who I criticised for sharing it said, no, we know someone who knows the guy and it's definitely true. I was like, really? Have you seen them together? Isn't it awfully fucking convenient that the person pushing the shit from this hate site knows the guy in a really big city? That's a real coincidence, don't you fucking think? And the same in this case, like really, you just got given this guy's number? That sounds implausible. Now the third possibility is it was the guy who's been saying this shit, and it was his number, and he did say all these things, and he's lying because he's trying to make Meninists look stupid. And I'll go back to my other point of you make them look stupid by showing what they actually do, not lying about them. Because see, any one of his three stupid things, in and of itself, I would find quite easy to believe. And look, maybe this is one of those times where I'm being guilty of having too high an opinion of humans, and I'll be really upset if this turns out to be the case. But when somebody can say this ridiculously ignorant thing and then have the entire fucking world tell them why they are wrong factually, and then a week later still hold to the assertion, no, this dumb biologically inaccurate thing I'm saying is real, that's implausible. But add that with saying this stupid shit, I'm in the Brexit party, when there is no such thing, that's really stretching it. But then adding, I'm a Meninist, but not actually knowing anything that Meninists say or do, those three things all in one person, I just have an enormous amount of trouble believing someone could be stupid in that many ways. And there's no scars on his face, because if you were that stupid in that many ways, I'd assume that every meal is a life and death situation, like with stabbing yourself in the fucking head. And yeah, the Meninist thing, I am obviously of the opinion that MRAs, Meninists, MGTOWs, Red Pills are all a pack of fucking assholes. But the one thing is they know their talking points. They fail to comprehend that they're utter bullshit, but when you put them on the spot and say, what do you stand for? They've got their talking points and they'll spit them out. So the fact that this guy couldn't spit out the Meninist talking points, I call bullshit. Those three things together don't make any sense. And I think anyone rational would look at it and go, this doesn't add up. So if the people who published on this website aren't consciously lying, I think they're incredibly slack, and it basically met their narrative to print what this guy told them on the phone, and they've been very slack in not putting more effort into finding out about this person they were talking to on the phone. Because I've said it before, and I'll say it again, when you find something online, or even in traditional media, on the evening news, in a newspaper, in a news magazine, if it plays exactly into your political or social narrative, look really hard for some validation, because when it's exactly what you think, often they are deliberately pandering to you and they're playing fast and loose with the truth. Like I said, I'm prepared to be proven wrong in this case. If this is a case where I just had too high an opinion of someone and I turned out it was wrong and he actually is that stupid, I'll be annoyed. But in this case, with Tampon Bladder Boy, I'm calling bullshit.